Hello, my love. Once again, welcome. Welcome. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys, I'm in a different, format, area, whatever you want to call it, because it's like I done messed up the whole freaking. I messed up the color on the video trying to be extra. But I mean, nevertheless, these messages gonna come through fully if I have to, whatever I gotta do. If I gotta set myself up in a different area, location, whatever, I'm gonna do it because I just really felt like this is on my spirit to do some messages, and it's been a minute. So you guys just bear with me. I'll be back at my desk, but it's retrograde, Mercury retrograde, so everything is all discombobulated. So I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just gonna try to do the best I can, and I want to come through with these messages for you, my loves. Sorry, you guys. You're not paying no attention. It's just like retrograde has everybody thrown off, and if you're not thrown off, then lucky you, because this retrograde has been crazy. One second, you guys. I'm so sorry. I just want to keep it real, and I'm like, I can't give my people nothing but the real. So, okay, I'm in this space for right now. I will be back to my desk, but I wanted to come. I wanted to bring you guys something real, and I want to talk about the signs. I normally do not talk about the signs, but now I'm going to talk about the signs because, truth be told, I've been into astrology since forever. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry. Let me get my cards for the signs. You guys, I'm right here. I just have to get the cards for the signs. I'm sorry. Love ya. Because I plan on doing something totally different this time. And I'm sorry if you guys, I don't mean to be extra, but it's just like Mercury retrograde got everybody thrown off. So if you're not thrown off, then you lucky. Like, seriously. Because everything jacked up. My lighting, my positioning, everything. I look a mess. But I really wanted to bring a message. I felt I had to. First sign is Virgo. I hope you guys can see it. Virgo, Pisces. I'm going to do a few signs. I'm going to pull Scorpio because this is the only, I ran out of color paper. So, Scorpio, and I knew it wasn't in there, so I had to pull it. I'm going to do 5. Cancer. And one more. Gemini. So we got Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, and Cancer. And this may not be a direct message for those signs, but I mean, you guys look for the messages in those signs. Or if you're dealing with any of those signs, Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, or Cancer, then this definitely pertains to you. Because I'm trying to do something new with the cards now and with my messages. So, you guys, I ask Spirit to relay clear and concise messages to me for our reading. Thank you so much, Spirit. And I was just shuffling these cards. I actually wanted to start with some oracle cards just to like set the precedence, but what came out is totally fine because when the cards want to talk, who am I to stop it? So, Seven of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, two more. So we got the Seven of Swords. Now leave those over there. We got the Hermit, which is Virgo, so we already pulled these cards. Hierophant, which in reverse, which is Taurus energy. Five of Wands, Gemini, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I guess we're just gonna leave them there to get a clear mind of who we're talking to, even though we pulled cards in the beginning. But you guys, I want to just pull some dark angel cards, and these actually are dark mirror cards, and these are actually shadow cards, or things we might need to work on throughout our journey. So I mean, please don't be discouraged, because in actuality we all have things to work on, and it's really not like something that we need to be ashamed of or something that we gotta hide. You know, sometimes a lot of us don't have the resources to, you know, get the proper help that we need or that we may not need. Okay, so these cards are not supposed to be on reverse. Okay, that's weird. So whatever's in reverse, I'm gonna let it stay in reverse. But for this reading, I'm going to, sorry guys for steadily repositioning. I just want to make sure you guys can read the cards and hear the message, and everything's fine. Okay. So first of all, we have Perchance to Dream, and this was in reverse. Perchance to Dream, and it's a 10. And it's in reverse. So you guys, I actually want to read the meanings of these to you because it actually helps a lot. Number 28, Perchance to Dream, says, if I sleep long enough, when I wake up, the pain will have been gone. But that's in reverse. So you may feel like that whatever this situation that's been weighing you down or some type of burden towards you, you may just want to adapt the attitude of sleeping it away. But the Spirit is saying that's not what you need to do. When rage is projected inward, destruction joins confusion and we break. So sleeping this away is not gonna help. So that's basically the message, and that's why I was in reverse. So the next one we have is this me? And this was in reverse as well, you guys. Is this me? And that's a number 4. And 4 symbolizes stability. And actually, this perchance to dream, the first one is a 10. 10 symbolizes completion. So whatever you have to do to complete this cycle, where you feel like sleeping things off is going to make things better, Spirit is saying no. I mean, that's not the road to take to get through this, because it's just going to keep you, perchance to dream. So which is a 10. But it's actually 28. Sorry. 28. So if I sleep long enough, when I wake, the pain will be gone. So that's definitely saying this is enough of that. You may want to sleep the problems away, but they're not going to be gone. A crowned naked man is reclining, his eyes closed and his body dissolving in the wind. Another man holds him gently. Behind them a circle of brass risen by thin silvery threads. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream, or what else can you do? Now, I feel like this, I don't know. Now I'm reading for the collective, so this may mean if you are in a same-sex relationship, it may be hard to speak to anyone, so you may feel like that sleepiness problem away will make it go away, but Spirit is saying no. Or what else? What else is there? And tens mean completion of that. So the next one, is this me? Is this you? Which is number 4. And that was in reverse also. So the number 4 is this me, which is the new moon phase that you may be going through as we transition through Mercury retrograde. And it says, I cannot recognize myself, but I'm still me. So these cards together, it's like you want to sleep away all these fears or this hurt or this pain that you have, but Spirit wants to let you know that sleeping in a way is not changing, that this is you. This is still you. And these two are in reverse. So it says, a dark fantasy female warrior with pale skin is surrounded by a scanty spiked bikini armor. She holds a fanged, back-hilted sword against a background of fire and ruin. And so it's like you don't know yourself, but you still show up. You still show up for whatever. But you can't even recognize yourself at this point. As I can't remember the road that led me here, how can I see the road ahead? And Spirit is saying this is not the way to go. This is not the way. And to some people, and I totally get it, to some people, like, to sleep away our problems, our strife, our worries, it could be therapeutic. But it's still you at the end of the day when you wake up. So you need to change this, because, and with the 7 of Swords, as one of our cards that we pulled earlier, Seven of Swords is somewhat deception. Trying to get away with one thing when it's really something else that you want. So with the Hermit card, you may be going within to try to figure out what it is that you really want. Because the Hermit card says, okay, I've had enough of this. And even with the sleep, even with, okay, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go to bed and sleep it away. Like what the first card said, perchance to dream. This is saying this person wants to sleep this away. But with the Seven of Swords, it's just deception. And this is why those cards are in the reverse. And the Hermit card says, okay, since I cannot sleep, because the universe is just not going to let you just go off and not recognize what's going on or what you need to move forward. So with with this Hermit following the Seven of Swords, it's like all this deceptive stuff that you were doing or were thinking of, because Swords is mental. So this is what's in your head. This is probably why you wanted to sleep so much, to think about how you could get past the agony or the deception from what you really wanted. So you went within with the Hermit. The Hermit card is, I need to go inside myself and see what's going on. What do I really want? Where is this really leading me? What do I have to get from this? Is this even me? I mean, the cards is just like falling in the right order. It's just like speaking, it's telling a story within itself. Atonement. Number 31. Atonement. So, since this is a new deck, you guys, instead of me intuitively, like clarifying it, I'm just going to read this to you because I want you guys to have a clear, um, a clear understanding of what this means and how these cards are in alignment with one another. So atonement number 31. Atonement is accepting the full burden of responsibility, the fair as well as the unfair, with no discount. So, I mean, with this, she has all these swords in her back. It's like whatever you did, you have to take that. Whatever trickery, deception, you have to take that. I mean, how many swords are in her back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, this is like the Ten of Swords. So whatever strife or whatever, I mean, and this card is in the upright. This is the only card in the upright for my oracle cards. And it's like a woman with long wet hair stares at the haze of the rising sun. Her top is naked, but we can see only her back. Many swords pierce her back, but no blood is shed. She opens her arms, and droplets of water fall from her hands. No blood is shed because you have to accept this, because this is what you may have caused. So you may have to accept this. And this may be why you're going within with the Hermit card, because the Hermit is like a single energy going within, going to try and navigate, maybe figure out what they have done wrong. Atonement. Accepting pain is a way to survive the pain. Not all things burn, but some should. So some things should burn, like this deceptive energy, this energy of just going with the flow when this is not really you. And it's falling up under the Hierophant. The Hierophant is traditional. The Hierophant is learning, but it's also a 5 for change. So this is saying that this is Taurus energy, but are you learning? Have you learned? Are you willing to accept your part in this? We have another 5 with the 5 of Wands, which Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which also may have something to do with jealousy, inner conflict, which is why you may be going within. You guys, I'm sorry I cannot get comfortable, but I'm going to, because I'm going to do this reading for you. And okay. Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo. So the next card, you guys, we have is, and this is in reverse as well. This is anger and change. So, and this goes perfectly with this. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and we know not to pass no judgment, but we know Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, you guys can be competitive, mostly sometimes aggressively angry, and maybe just a little bit extra and competitive, what we see with this card. But we're going to read this, and this is an 11. So, anger and change. And this picture is so, like, I can't even make out what this is. And this was in reverse as well, you guys. But it's just, I see a lion. So that goes with this card, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, aggression. And not that that's a bad thing, because sometimes being aggressive gets things done. Anger and change. Number 29. Force channeled outside, unreasonable, undirected, but powerful. And this describes this card to a T. So it says lions, sparks, and chains and signs are, and lines all meddled together, geometry and colors like an explosion. Anger and change. So this may be upsetting you because you may keep going through this, but it's like this whole reading is saying that this is self-imposed. So I've got to break free. I want to break free. All of these are saying, but this card is in reverse. So this is telling me you want to break free. You're angry probably because you can't break free. So there may be an underlying reason why you cannot break free, but you want to. And that's why you're battling yourself or someone with a like mind. And that may be why with the Hermit card you're going within or you're going off to try to figure things out, which is great. Did I say Virgo? This is Virgo, if I didn't say, you guys. So, I mean, I really couldn't pull a card and clarify it, but we're going to put these over here. And then I'm going to, because I just cannot leave this reading like this because there's so much left unsaid, unexplored, and I want to be able to, this is retrograde. So you guys, anything that's coming back into your existence is something that you need to work on. I mean, I laugh and play and joke about it, but I've like literally seen it. Everyone that has came back around recently, it is showing that it's things that we need to work on. It's things within us. So I mean, take it if you will, leave it if you must, but you will see every retrograde is gonna come back around to haunt you. So I mean, it's just really best to try to figure things out and try to work through them. You guys, I don't have any tarot cards. Just a second. I'm like, I have all these cards, but like nothing waiting on me. Nothing set up, so this is a freestyle, so bear with me, guys. I just felt like, and I was gonna stop reading because I'm like, I don't feel like I'm getting through to people, but I'm like, I can't stop. So this is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles in upright towards Virgo Capricorn. Two of Pentacles suggests some type of decision, but you guys maybe already figured things out with the Justice card, Libra, coming through. And the Justice card speaks of, so I feel like this is a whole separate message, because someone may have been going through some type of legal situation that they may not have known how to proceed. But I feel like things are going to work out, because just with these two cards together, this looks like someone who's in trouble. Like, okay, I'm put together, but oh shit, I see some drama coming from the police. And this is the police, but with them scales, things are working out in your favor. Things are going to work out in your favor, definitely. So, I don't know. That may be a separate reading for someone else, but hopefully if it is, you guys, I wish you luck in that situation, because no one wants to be on that end of the spectrum. So, moving forward, I guess I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you guys. Since I've already brought out the things we may need to work on as far as like shielding how we feel, or just accepting the swords in our back. Retrograde is here to shine a light on all of that. It's like you do not have to continuously take what's being dished out to you. Perchance to dream, and you may feel like you have no other choice, but you do. It's not, it says perchance to dream, or means what else could there be? I ask for clear and concise messages. Universe, my spirit guides, please give me clear and concise messages. So you guys, we're going to get your energy. Nine of Pentacles towards Virgo Capricorn energy again. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. And we got this. The Nine of Pentacles came out in reverse. But in the upright is an abundant person. Someone who's resourceful, who knows how to make things happen, who knows how to cultivate and bring forth fruit. This is the pre-empress, but it's in reverse. So you may have some type of money issues right now, or lack thereof money that may have you feeling some type of way right now. Here's the card for my collective's challenge. But your challenge is the Six of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We pulled that earlier. We pulled Gemini. Just only Gemini. But the Six of Swords, and this is the reverse, but this is your challenge. The Six of Swords in the upright says to move forward to calmer waters. But, and just like we pulled earlier, the spirit does, your challenge is to not just move forward with things. You may feel some type of stuck energy right now. You may not see a way forward, but the spirit is challenging you not to just go to sleep, as we had earlier with our oracle cards. So that may be something that you're used to doing, like whenever you feel like things are too overwhelming, you may be prone to just go to sleep and dream it away. But Spirit is challenging you not to take this road this time. Don't just move on. Don't just move on. That's your challenge. Even though things may seem hectic, or you may be in this scarcity mindset, and the Pentacles means something solid. So you may feel like that you are in this mindset, or that physically you are in a state of lack or maybe scarcity. But you know, the law of attraction says, think it and so it shall be. So Spirit is saying, don't get too caught up in what you don't have, because that's not what's going on. You can't stay there. Things change every day. Every day. Past energy, the Tower, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Scorpio, Pisces, and Aries energy, the Tower. So you may feel like that because you may have lost a home. You might have went through a fire, or you may have lost a job, because in prelude to that is the Nine of Pentacles, and Pentacles symbolizes money. So that may be why you have this scarcity mindset, because you may have went through some type of great loss. But you guys, I mean, the tower, and it may have left you angry. That's why you feel like you anger and change, because of this Tower moment. But I mean, the Tower brings forth newness. This is 2 new cards. So, I mean, even though the Tower destroys things, because you see a fire, people falling out, people getting hurt, people may even have lost their lives. So, it can be painful. But the Tower symbolizes something that was not built on sturdy foundation. You know, so it had to come down. And after the ashes, that brings forth new light. After the smoke and fire comes new light. Ace of Pentacles. After the dust settles, you're going to be presented towards Virgo Capricorn. You're going to be presented with a new opportunity. So if you did lose a home or a job or something that was secure, Spirit is bringing you a new opportunity. Now, you might don't see it, and this is a great indication of you could pass up something good for you. So, with this card, the Ace of Pentacles, you may not see it because when God brings you something, He's going to bring it to you, but it's not going to be in bells and whistles. This is for the conscious mind to realize this is a blessing for you. This is your blessing that's coming from the universe. So, don't get too stuck here. Even though this did happen, this is coming after that. Don't get too stuck. That's coming up in your future. This is why Spirit is saying, don't just sleep it away. Your challenge is to not just sleep it away and think it's going to go away. You need to acknowledge this. Swords are about knowledge, thoughts, cutting away things. You know, you may need to like step away from the thought of just dealing with things or just moving forward. No. Accept this tower. Accept it. Accept this tower and say, okay, this happened. That's fine. But we're gonna get past this. And then once you feel like that, once you really embrace that, Spirit gonna bless you. God is gonna bless you. You need to know that. You need to know that. Okay, what's your goals moving forward, collective? Thank you, Spirit. Judgment. So, this is another energy of this one. I'm battling myself. When you don't have to. You feel like you want to make things right. You want to make things right. You want to settle things. You want things to come out fairly. But God is saying, I got you. It's something that you're going to get as long as you can embrace failure along with succeeding. I mean, everything is not about winning or losing. It's how you play the game. So, I mean, if you're stuck on a loss, then that's what you're going to continue to bring in, more loss. And Spirit is telling you, don't get stuck there. That happened, that's fine. But I'm about to bless you. You see this coin? Coins. Get your coins. And this coming from God, not from man. It's coming from God. So why do you feel like this? Eight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you feel like this because this is not the first time that this happened. You have, and you probably, with the moon right there, you probably feel like you've seen it all before. I've seen it all before. I know what's going to happen. But you don't. You don't. Now, if you keep the same mentality, with the anger and the change. That's what you're going to continue to get. And you're going to pass up your blessings. This is a blessing from the universe. From all the shit that you've been through. Excuse my language. This is your blessing. I mean, yeah, you pissed off. You pissed off about this. Who wouldn't be? And you probably feel like it's wrong and you want things to be made right. But God don't work like that. The universe don't work like that. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. But it ain't gonna be no big grandiose show like this. Ah, God, I seen all my hurts and you did this and you probably feel like this happened and that happened. Let that go. It happened and you guided by the moon. That's the universe guiding you. You're still being guided. So that's fine. That's 8 cups. You got 2 more to go. You'll happily ever after is the 10 of cups. So what is advice? 6 of cups. And your advice is a 6 of cups, which is in reverse. The 6 of cups in the upright is giving towards Virgo Capricorn. I think the 6 of cups is Taurus energy, but it's in reverse. So that's saying you don't gotta keep moving towards anything. The universe is gonna bless you. You just gotta hold fast and hold on to your faith. And be willing to receive. And you know, that's the crazy thing. We want, but are we able to receive? Hold on. Are you able to receive? I mean, you can want all day, but if you don't know how to receive, I tell you, you gotta practice receiving, you guys. And it's kind of funny, but even when someone says, "You look nice today," we may laugh it off, but we gotta be able to receive these compliments. Say thank you. Be able to, when someone gives us something, someone wants to buy something, say thank you. Be able to receive it, not just feel like we're owed that. Don't just feel like you owe me this. Even if a person does owe you this, be willing to receive graciously. So what's the outside influences? What is influencing this? This is reverse. It says, is this the 10 of Swords? You guys, hold on. What did I just say earlier? These cards is speaking to each other. I'm going to just say them both together. Sorry about the lighting. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that button right there. Kiwi's cards. You guys share my video so we can get out there, so I can reach more people. And I mean, just like, comment, just share and subscribe. You guys, because you know, sometimes I'm like, I want to help with these things, but I'm like, I actually want to help and get these messages across, because when I was reading, I wanted the messages. So I'm like, okay, I need to get these messages that I have within me across. And you guys, I need your help. I also have a sister channel where I only do pick a card. But once this channel gets up and going, I'll leave the link for my other channel. But you guys, Like, comment, subscribe, give me some love. I see you guys all the time. You tell me thank you, you appreciate me, but you guys don't want to talk. And I understand. I was skeptical about tarot too, but it's a tool. It's nothing but a tool, and energy changes. It's not nothing harmful. So, I mean, at least be real with yourself. And I mean, I don't mean no harm in saying it, but I mean, if you listen, you listen. Because a lot of people tell me they listen, but they a lot of people also hide behind the screen. So I mean, if you can't be real with yourself, how could you expect anyone else to be real with you? I'm just saying, no harm in what I'm saying, but it's just reality. Cause shit starts within before it can go without. We create our reality. But I digress. So this is, I mean, look, same thing, but the outside influences is everything's not okay. And that's what's influencing this whole reading. So maybe by you turning a blind eye and wishing things were better and closing your eyes to what is, you're just portraying like everything is fine. And that's what's influencing it because it's in reverse. Like everything is not fine. Everything is not fine. And I mean, basically, God is telling you, do not act like it's fine. Do not just move forward like everything is fine. And that was your challenge. Your challenge, the second card was telling you, no matter what obstacles you go through, what money you may spend, how you may feel like things are going backwards, you don't go backwards. Don't. Don't. Because the universe has you. You have to believe. You have to. I mean, and I'm really not a Christian, but that's what they teach you. You need to have faith. Because at this point, everything is not fine. I mean, how you got all these swords in your back, but everything's fine? That's impossible. Hopes and fears, 4 cups in reverse. So, so they say when you get a reverse card, you need another one because, I mean, if it's what you fear, we need to explore that. So, and these cards gotta go, kind of go hand in hand. This is something from the universe. This is God giving you something, and you may have fear. You may fear that you already lost your chance. You may feel like you've already lost something. Like, I've done this too much. I've been through this over and over again. So this is a loss. But the universe is telling God can make anything happen. God can make anything happen if you don't know that by now. And you may be stuck or bored with a situation, but this is in reverse. So you probably feeling like you've already lost all your chances. You've done this a lot with the 8 of Cups. You're stuck because you've made the wrong choice several times, and this card is basically saying you need to have some type of standards or some type of boundaries. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 2 of Swords in the upright is a decision, something that you may be overlooking, something that you may have to cut off, but you don't know or you're unsure about. And this is why this is with this one. because you feel like you made the wrong choice over and over again. And you probably feel like you don't know where to go from here because you've done this over and over again, and you probably put your heart into the situation. You probably really felt with the moon card that you knew that you really felt like this was the right thing to do. What's the outcome? Seven of Pentacles. Virgo energy. Virgo energy. And we know how the Virgos is. Baby, Virgos is going to work. They're going to make some happen. Sorry if you can't see this. Virgo. They're going to work. They're going to put in the work. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is really Virgo energy. Seven of Pentacles. What you reap is what you sow. So, the Spirit wants you to know, long as you keep on putting forth effort, you will be rewarded. But you may have to wait. You may have to wait. Eight of Pentacles. You put what? 7 plus 1 is 8. I said 8 of Pentacles because I'm into numerology as well as astrology and tarot. 8 of Pentacles is putting in that work. It's something that you really want to do. We had the Hierophant earlier. Did we have a Hierophant, you guys? Higher learning. And this also means commitment, but this is in reverse. So, maybe you need to put in a little more effort in learning with the Hermit. You may need to go in and figure out, do some more studying or do some more learning, because what you reap is what you sow. We can never learn enough. There's always room for growth. There's always room to learn more. I meant to look at the bottom of the deck, see what you're not seeing. The World. Ooh, this is the best card to have on the bottom. Things are coming to an completion. But long as you, after this, of course, things are come to completion because there's something that happened that may have caused some type of uproar or misheeval or whatever. But with the World card, the World signifies completion. It's like I'm done with this circle of shit that I've been through. With the Eight of Cups, you've been through it all. You don't want to deal with it no more. And the World card is completion. You're ready to take on a new venture. And the universe is right there with you. So instead of getting angry, whenever, maybe you could channel that anger and change into higher learning with the Hierophant. A bigger understanding of things and situations, or just how to move about life without automatically getting angry. I mean, I understand it's hard and things, life happens, and we want to take it out on the first thing around us. Sorry that these cards are so scattered, you guys, but I'm like, I mess with my cards every day, all day. So it's like I always want to get messages, you know, for me, and as well as just like really learning my cards. I have many decks that I barely even use, so I just want to learn them all. So sometimes they be all over. I sleep with my cards, you guys. Don't judge me. But we're gonna get some of these. I had these cards for so long, you guys. I can't even remember the name, but I ask Holy Spirit to deliver messages for my collective. Thank you so much. I invite my ancestors as well as your ancestors in to bring forth. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, we're gonna go with those. Sun, success, optimism, confidence, courage. Leo energy. So you may have Leo in your chart. And you guys, I'm also gonna be like touching up on astrology because I love astrology. So I'm gonna help you guys with your chart and to figure out what signs you have in your chart because this plays a part in your attitude, personality, day-to-day things, when the mood changes and all of that. Tower business, corporation with structure rules. That was just like the tower. I put the cards up. So and this is actually in reverse. So it's like you may be upset because of this tower moment, which we already seen that in a prior spread. But more than a year, so I feel like things are gonna turn around within the next year. And we had that with the world card, which things are coming full circle. So we have this full circle as it is. Rival, the other man or woman, a third person. So this may pertain to someone else that may want the same position. Because I feel like this is some type of energy as far as like the workplace. I don't really see home here, but it's something with structure, walls. But there's things are gonna come a full circle. So if you do have a rival in the workplace, do not worry. Timing in the spring. So the spring just left it. No, summer just left. So things may come full circle within the springtime. Repetitive action, routine, or pattern. So it's like right now, Spirit is telling you to stick with the routine, stick with your pattern. Things are going to change for you. Don't worry. Don't just try to move forward and just try to sweep things under the rug. Try to move forward with um toxic energy because that's what this is. Don't try to just move forward because you feel like things are falling apart. No, keep on doing what you're doing. You don't have to backtrack. You don't have to find a solution because the universe got you. Your spirit's got you. There's gonna be a transition. It's what you don't see. There's gonna be a door, an opportunity for a transition. And you got so many cards saying that. You got the world, which is saying completion of a cycle. Things are turning in your favor. Transition. So keep up the pace and keep up the energy. Do not let distractions or rivals or people that's coming in with things that are not in alignment for what you want. Kick them to the curb, like period, because people can really come in and mess up your destiny. Ace of Wands. Things are gonna work out. This is the second ace. This is on the bottom of the deck, so this is gonna be new venture. You had the Ace of Pentacles, which is something solidified coming to you. Something certain coming to you. And then this is Ace of Wands, which you don't see. Ace of Wands is new project. Something that's going to stir you up. Something that's going to just have you happy. Have you looking. Have you feeling better. But you have to go through the steps. So don't count yourself out. Do not talk negative about the situation and whatever you're learning. God wants you to keep on learning that and take those tools and use those tools. Don't get all sad and depressed because it's a certain card, Leo. You're going to have success and happiness. There's no way around it. But you have to keep that energy up within yourself. Okay, you guys, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe to keep these cards Thank you. Comment, like, comment, subscribe. Leave me a message. Love you.